big move with the right up to here. That's a big first move.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to EustonWall. I'm back in the cave again. It's been reset since I tried my project and failed it. So there's a lot more climbs that I can try today. Now, I've actually had a go at some of these already. I tried them in the evening earlier in the week, so I've had a go at some of them, but I'm going to jump into some of them again. Hopefully flash the ones that I already climbed before, and then hopefully send some of the ones that I didn't climb. So I'm just going to warm up because I'm not warmed up yet. I'm going to start off with like a V1, V0, and then build up gradually V2. There's a 3 and a 4 as well. And then there's an ungraded comp climb, which I think I filmed in a different video, which I made a lot of progress on more recently. So hopefully send that one today. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, going to move on to what's quite an interesting V3 now. I've done this one before. Yeah, difficult in terms of when I did it, I just cut feet quite a lot. I don't know if that's the way it's meant to be done. That's the way I found it easiest to do. So I'll probably be doing the same again today. But yeah, I did cut feet quite a lot on this route. It starts with one hand on this, underneath. And then there's a hold here. And your other hand starts here. So quite a wide stretch start. Foot down here and here. Up to this hold up here. And there's a crimp on this blue bit of the wall. A foothold here. Another hand here. And then yeah, just a few big, pretty good in-cut holds up to the top, up there. So yeah, like I said, I've done this one before, but I did cut feet a lot because it was quite difficult to keep feet on. So I'll probably be doing similar again today. Okay, next up is a V4, which I flashed as well. So done this one before the other day. Starts in here, 2 hands on these, nicely in-cut holds. Got a hold here, foot down there, holds here and here, here and here. Bit of a slopey one, that one. Feet up the wall on the left, and then another one of these big holds, foot on that volume, so foot here, and then a hand here, up here, over here, up to the top, that one there, just below the big orange top hold as well. So that's the route. Should be able to set it first go again today. We'll see how we go. Kind of didn't really read the route there. Just thought it would come naturally, but I kind of forgot some of the sequence. Got my feet a little bit wrong in this area. I managed to just hold on and fight through it in the end. So glad to send it first try again. Okay, I'm going to move on now to the ungraded yellow comp climb, which starts just here. One hand on this hole and one hand up here on this one. So yeah, not sure how difficult it is. I think it's probably about a V6, just from trying it a few times now. So this has stayed up since the rest of the cave got set down because the yellows are separate to that. And what that means is that the volumes aren't in for this climb at all. So I can't use the volumes to climb this. But yeah, comes up, big first move to a right hand on this. Then there's a hold here to use as well, which is not majorly in cut, but yeah, good enough. And then this is very much a jug. It's a very big hold to reach for here. And there's a little pocket up to the last slopey hold at the top. So, like I say, I've tried this a few times, I've not sent it yet, but I basically figured out the beta now. Just to put all the moves together to get it sent. Basically, canvassing is pretty much the easiest way to do it. So after the first move, it's about hanging with dead weight, so you limit the swing as much as possible. Then coming up with the left hand and canvassing the next move as well is the way I found it easiest to do. So that's what I'm going to do. See how we can get on. I might fall off quite a few times to begin with, because it's very tricky to get the swing right and not swing too much. You'll see the move that I mean on that one. But yeah, when you come out from the cave and get the left hand onto this hold, that's when the swing is quite difficult to control. So if I can manage to hold that, then I'm confident I'll be able to send the rest of the climb. So see how we go. Okay, so just reading the route from the start, just to show what the moves are. I'm going to start in here, hand in hand, right foot on. Big move with the right up to here. That's a big first move that we go for. And then what I was doing wrong is I was leaving this right arm very straight when I then went for the next move up with the left to hit. And that means I'm in a very stretched position. It's very difficult to hold onto the hold. So a subtle adjustment I made last night when I was trying this was actually just bending the right arm and engaging it a little bit more to then come up to this hold. Made it much easier to grab onto. So that's a real key little technical point, little micro beta if you like, which really helps with this climb. From there I'll canvas out the left to this hold, match that, walk the feet up, row hard to the pocket, and then I'll need to get my right foot on here. That's where my flexibility gets tested a bit, to be able to generate when my feet are very wide to the last hold. And then from there, a little heel hook on this to balance the hand and then match from there. So we'll see how we go. Oh, I'm really happy with the rest of the route. It was always that last move that was a concern for me. I'm so stretched in my feet when I'm here. It's so hard to push from the wall and get far enough around the hold. I just couldn't quite get far enough around to catch. Once I've got that last hold, should be fine, just get a heel on this hold. But yeah, I didn't grab the hold high enough up to get far enough around. So maybe need to get the left foot a bit higher on the wall to push a bit more and generate more towards the hold. I'd almost fully commit to just all my weight on the right foot. I think I tried to keep the left foot on a bit when I went, which kept my body weight to the left and meant I didn't get round enough. So next time I'll try and commit to that a bit more and just push off as hard as I can with the foot and reach the hold a bit higher up to catch it. But yeah, really surprised that I managed to do that first time. The canvas move coming out, it's so difficult to hold that swing. I had to swing into the wall with my foot to catch it and then came back down to make the next move easier by canvassing. So yeah, really cool route this. I'm enjoying it a lot. Very physical and pretty technical as well. There's a lot of very small things that need to be perfect in order to send it. So yeah, it's a cool set. Okay, what we're going to do is try that last move in isolation because I don't think I've hit that yet. And it's quite a low percentage move for me right now. So I'm happy with the rest of it. I know the sequence, I know what I need to do. It's just a case of executing that. This last move, I need to get a bit more muscle memory built in so that I know how to push off to the last hold and where to position my feet, whether it's a drop knee, whether I keep my feet sort of in the splits position. But yeah, I'm just going to climb up this to the second last and then try and reach the last hold and match from there. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's a case of not doing the drop knee for me. I've seen other guys that are a little bit taller do it with the drop knee. They can then reach with the hand a bit more statically. For me, it's too far to reach, and then pushing off when my foot's in this position, I then can't actually reach for the last hold. So I just kept a bit more square to the wall that time, trusted it and just fully committed, just push all the way off, reach the hold, and locked in all right there. So yeah, just gonna rest up and hopefully put it all together. Oh, that feels good. Good to actually execute for once. It's been a while since I sent a project, particularly in one session. I did that quite quickly, so really happy with how I climbed that, executed it well. I'm more happy with the canvas move coming out. Yesterday I kept falling off that quite a lot, but I don't think I missed that once today. It's a lot harder than I may have made that look, so yeah, really happy with that. That's a cool route. Don't know what grade it is. Like I said, I guess it's probably about a V6, but yeah, really tough climb, very powerful, pretty technical as well, but yeah, cool one, enjoyed it. Okay, there's nothing else in the cave between a 5 and a 7. So like I said, the one I just climbed, I'm not sure what grade it is, probably about a 6. There's no V5 or V7 in the cave. So next thing there is, it's actually quite cool, there's a V8, which if you start the route up here, so one hand here, one hand on the volume on this hole, little pinchy thing. But if you start lowering, it's a V10. So yeah, obviously I've never climbed higher than a V8 before, so I'm going to stay away from the V10 for now. But yeah, if I do get this V8, which I'm hopeful I will, then it could be a project of mine to try and get a V10, see how it goes. I've got long enough now, the route's been up for not that long, maybe about a week, so there's another at least 5 weeks I think I've got to send it, so see if we can make any progress doing that. But yeah, the route I'll try is the 8, so starting up here, one hand on this, and then the right hand on there, and there's a foot underneath this that I can toe hook on, so I'll probably utilise that. There's a foot here as well, foot there, use the volume undercling, and then there is a hold here and then a very bad second last hold, so slopey it's horrible, and the last move to the top is massive. So the route itself was quite short, it's not a very long route for the V8, but I did try this last night as well and I got a few of the moves done, but the second last hold is just terrible. It's really difficult to hold on to, so I had to figure out my body positioning to generate from that, to make the big move to the last. So yeah, just going to jump in today, see if we can make any progress. Okay, so I've seen these last few moves done in a few different ways from different people, depending on how tall they are. So for me, the easiest way, obviously starting these two here, I'll then toe hook underneath with my left foot and get my right foot on here. I'll come up to the right hand, and then I'll bring my left foot out of the toe here and do a toe hook on this hold. It's quite bunched in this position, but it allows me to hold position and come up with the left hand into the undercling. And then I can get my left foot onto this and get a knee bar between here, and then bump the right hand. That hold, like I say, is terrible. I've not figured out how to generate from that to the last. So from there, I think it should be left foot, right foot, and then push to the last hold with the left hand in a Gaston. But yeah, generating anything off that last hold I've found very difficult. So we'll just see how we get on today. Oh, tell you what, that right hand felt a lot better today. Don't know why, don't know if I caught it in a slightly different position. That last move is still really big. I had to push a bit harder with the right foot to get there. But that felt a hell of a lot closer than I've ever been so far. So yeah, good start that. It's very physical, so I'm just going to rest for a bit, but really happy with that as a first attempt today. Oh, missed the toe. Missed the toe. Yeah, I need to move my finger out of the way a bit more that time. My foot was too low on the toe. I thought it was in, but it wasn't. And then I just couldn't keep my body into the wall. So I have to reset on that one. That last move is so tight. Okay, I'm actually going to end the video there. Pretty fatigued now. A lot of physical stuff in the cave. Really happy today, to be honest. The yellow that was ungraded, yeah, did that a lot faster than I was expecting to today. Yeah, quite a few lower percentage moves in there, but I managed to execute them really well. So yeah, really happy with that one. Yeah, went quite well in the end in there. And then the V8, that's going to be a project of mine for now. And then hopefully when I'll get that, I'll then be able to project the 10 rather ambitiously, see how we get on. But yeah, tough last move on the 8. It did feel a lot easier today than it did yesterday. I really do think that's because it's a bit cooler in the gym. My hands weren't as sweaty, so I had a lot more friction. It's amazing how much of a difference that makes, particularly when the weather's hot. So yeah, give on that. Enjoyed projecting it, and we'll come back for that one another time. But I'm going to go do some weighted pull-ups now and a bit of a calisthenics workout, which I've been doing quite a lot of recently. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any of that stuff. I've not filmed any of it yet. But yeah, if you want to see what I'm doing on the rings, muscle ups and dips and all sorts, I'm working on at the minute, let me know down below. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all your support. But most importantly, as always, make sure you grab like by the plums, and I'll see you in the next one.